In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on November 21st, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Washington Wizards versus Charlotte Hornets. The upcoming clash between the Washington Wizards and the Charlotte Hornets is set to be a compelling showdown at the Spectrum Center on Wednesday. The Wizards are grappling with a challenging season, having suffered a disheartening 6th consecutive loss, falling 142-129 to the Milwaukee Bucks in their recent outing. Despite a commendable effort, the team faced a daunting 38-27 fourth-quarter surge from the Bucks that ultimately sealed their fate. On the other hand, the Charlotte Hornets have had their share of struggles, with 6 losses in their last 8 games. However, they found a ray of hope by snapping a 4-game losing streak with a hard-fought 121-118 overtime victory against the Boston Celtics. LaMelo Ball spearheaded the Hornets' resurgence with an impressive performance, contributing 36 points, 9 rebounds, and 8 assists. Reflecting on their previous encounters this month, the Hornets managed to secure a late-game victory over the Wizards on November 10th, utilizing their dominance in offensive rebounds to outscore Washington in the paint. In contrast, the Wizards emerged triumphant in the game 2 days earlier with a convincing 132-116 win, showcasing their sharpshooting prowess with a 48% field goal rate and an impressive 1-8-for-4 3 performance from beyond the arc. Despite the Wizards' recent struggles, they have a historical edge against the Hornets, winning 5 of their last 8 meetings. The Wizards' offensive capabilities, particularly the dynamic duo of Jordan Poole and Kyle Kuzma, present a challenge for the Hornets' 25th-ranked defense. While the Hornets may have the upper hand in scoring against the 30th-ranked Washington defense, their own defensive efficiency is a concern. When considering the betting landscape, the first 2 meetings saw the underdog covering each time, with Washington covering in the first game and Charlotte in the second. Given their historical success against the Hornets, the Washington Wizards to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Turning attention to the total pick, both teams have showcased a propensity for high-scoring affairs this season. The over has been a consistent winner in their games, with an average of 244.5 points per game when they meet. Washington's offensive firepower, as demonstrated by their recent 129-point performance against Milwaukee, aligns with Charlotte's high-ranking offensive statistics. The Wizards' duo of Kuzma and Poole, known for their scoring prowess, adds an exciting dimension to the game, potentially turning it into a 3-point shootout against the likes of Ball. In a matchup characterized by 2 high-tempo teams, the prediction leans towards an entertaining, high-scoring affair. Expect a showcase of offensive firepower and a thrilling basketball spectacle. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Denver Nuggets versus Orlando Magic. In an anticipated interconference showdown on the basketball court, 2 teams are set to clash in the Sunshine State, both hungry for a victory. The Denver Nuggets, fresh off a hard-fought 107-103 road triumph against the Detroit Pistons, are gearing up for a cross-country trip to face the Orlando Magic on Wednesday night. Despite the win, the Nuggets fell short of covering the line as a 9.5-point favorite in their previous matchup. On the other side, the Orlando Magic, coming off a stellar 128-116 road victory over the Indiana Pacers as 4.5-point underdogs, hosted the Toronto Raptors in a back-to-back set, securing a convincing 126-107 win on Tuesday night. The Magic, with a recent 115-104 home win over the Nuggets on February 9, 2023, hold the most recent edge in the all-time regular season series, despite the Nuggets maintaining a slim 35-34 advantage. The Denver Nuggets, exhibiting decent form with 6 wins in their last 9 games, aim to build momentum following their narrow 107-103 road win against the Detroit Pistons. Reggie Jackson led the team with 21 points and 6 assists, complemented by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope's 20 points and Michael Porter Jr.'s double-double with 14 points and 11 rebounds. Despite the absence of Nikola Jokic, ejected after just 15 minutes of action, the Nuggets demonstrated resilience, shooting 46% from the field and 11 of 28 from beyond the arc. Conversely, the Orlando Magic are riding a hot streak with 5 wins in their last 6 games, including a dominant 126-107 victory over the Toronto Raptors. Paolo Banchero led the charge with 25 points, supported by Jalen Suggs' 18 points and Franz Wagner's 17 points. The Magic shot an impressive 50% from the field and 12 of 31 from the three-point line, showcasing their offensive prowess and ability to control the game from the outset. Both teams enter the matchup with key players on the sidelines as the Nuggets cope without Jamal Murray, while the Magic miss the services of Markelle Fultz and Wendell Carter Jr. Despite the Nuggets' recent struggles and the Magic's tenacity, the Nuggets hold an advantage with extra rest, considering the Magic's second game in a back-to-back set. The Denver Nuggets, theoretically superior, possess the potential to dominate, especially with the rest advantage. However, the feisty Orlando Magic, boasting an 11-3 against the spread record this season, present a compelling case for causing another upset. So the Orlando Magic to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Examining the team's playing styles, both the Nuggets and the Magic are not known for an up-tempo pace, with Denver ranking 27th in the league in terms of tempo. The Nuggets boast a top 10 defense in opponent shooting percentage, while the Magic rely on their ability to generate steals, averaging nearly 10 steals per game. Both teams excel in closing out possessions and limiting second-chance scoring opportunities. The Magic, ranking 27th in turnovers per game, may find it challenging to dictate a fast tempo, considering the Nuggets' tendency to stay under the total in 10 of their 14 games this season and their proficiency in limiting possessions, coupled with their 7th-ranked defense and slow-paced approach. The game is likely to be a low-scoring affair, as has been the case in 10 of the Nuggets' 14 games this season. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Brooklyn Nets vs. Atlanta Hawks. The upcoming NBA clash between the Brooklyn Nets and the Atlanta Hawks at the State Farm Arena is not just a game, it's a spectacle promising high-octane action and a battle for conference positioning. Scheduled for November 22nd and set to be broadcasted on BSN, and yes, this matchup transcends mere points on the board, delving into the realms of resilience and strategic depth. The Nets, seeking to rebound from recent setbacks, are poised to challenge the equally determined Hawks. It's a pivotal moment for both teams as they navigate their way through a competitive season. The Brooklyn Nets find themselves on a quest to break free from a 2-game losing streak, having suffered a resounding 121-99 home loss to the Philadelphia 76ers. Lonnie Walker's stellar performance, contributing 26 points off the bench, was a shining light in an otherwise challenging game for the Nets. Nickel Bridges and Spencer Dinwiddie also made notable contributions, but the team struggled to keep pace from the start, allowing a significant 38 points in the second quarter. With their recent form hanging in the balance, the Nets approached this matchup with a determination to showcase their offensive prowess and shore up their defensive vulnerabilities. On the other side of the court, the Atlanta Hawks are grappling with their own challenges, having lost 4 of their past 5 games, including a recent 157-152 defeat to the Indiana Pacers. Despite Trae Young's impressive 38-point performance, the Hawks fell short in the end. Their sizzling 60% shooting from the field and 15 of 31 from beyond the arc in the first half showcased their offensive firepower, but an inability to close out the game allowed the Pacers to secure the win. The Hawks, despite their recent struggles and being on the end of a back-to-back, aim to bounce back and regain their winning momentum. Noteworthy absences loom over both teams, with the Nets still missing key players Cam Thomas and Ben Simmons, while the Hawks are without A.J. Griffin due to illness. The Nets, with a season record of 9-3-1 against the spread, have demonstrated resilience and moments of brilliance, particularly in their three-point shooting at a 38.2% rate. This skill could prove pivotal against the Hawks' defense, which has shown vulnerability in containing perimeter shooting. Despite the seemingly unpredictable nature of this matchup, the narrative shifts to a more confident tone in the side pick. Considering the Brooklyn's strong against the spread record and the potential they have demonstrated throughout the season, the Brooklyn Nets to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Turning attention to the total pick, the offensive strengths of both teams come to the forefront. The game is expected to be a high-scoring affair, surpassing the projected total. The Hawks, boasting the 5th-ranked scoring offense with an average of 120 points per game, and the Nets, with their 3-point shooting prowess, are set to engage in an offensive showcase. The defensive vulnerabilities of both teams, especially the Hawks' struggles in limiting field goal and 3-point percentages, further support the expectation of a game marked by prolific scoring. Anticipate a thrilling contest filled with offensive fireworks from both sides. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.